Hello, my name is Edgar Gutierrez, and this is my micro teaching video for the practice peer graded assignment on the module 4 of the second Capstone course. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. In today's lesson, we'll talk about a very important grammar topic, which is the modal verbs could, should, and would. These are modal verbs that are used in everyday conversations, everyday situations to express possibility, to express suggestions, and to express desires or hypothetical ideas. So it's very important for us to know how to use them, to know when to use each one of them depending on the context. So the objectives for today's lesson are: the first one, understand the meanings and uses of could, should, and would. Second one, identify the correct modal verb based on context. This is a very important one. We need to know when to use each one of these three modal verbs. Third one, use each modal verb in accurate, complete sentences. And the last one, apply the modal verbs in real life and hypothetical situations. So, before we start, I have a few warm-up questions. First one, what is something you could do this weekend if the weather is nice? What is something you could do this weekend if the weather is nice? For instance, in my case, I could have a barbecue at my place. I really love barbecues, and I could invite some friends because I haven't seen my friends in a while. So if the weather is nice, that's something I could do, right? What about you guys? What is something you could do this weekend if the weather is nice? Maria, yes, go ahead, please.
I could go to the beach. I haven't been to the beach in a long time.
Go to the beach. All right, second question. What is something you should do this weekend, but maybe you don't want to? What is something you should do this weekend, but maybe you don't want to? In my case, I should exercise because this whole week I didn't exercise. So I should exercise this weekend. This weekend I should exercise, but it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I haven't had time. All right. So what is something you should do this week, whether you want to do it or not?
I should clean my house. It's dirty and messy.
Okay, very good. Clean your house. Last question. What is something you would do if you didn't have any responsibilities today? In my case, I would like to read. There's a book, an interesting book that I've been reading, but I haven't really had time to finish it. So if I didn't have any responsibilities today, I would like to sit down and read the book for a couple hours. What about you? What is something you would like to do if you didn't have any responsibilities today?
I would sleep all day. I've been feeling really tired lately.
Oh my God, sleep. Yes, probably I would like to do that too. All right, very good. Excellent. So we have here could, should, and would. With these questions, some of you may already infer what the meaning of these words are. And probably you've seen them and you before, so you have some previous knowledge about them. Okay, so now on to the actual explanation, right? So we have a little table here that tells us the meaning of these three words. So could has actually two meanings. Could can be used in the past and also in the present or future, right? Could is used to talk about past ability, right? An ability that you had in the past, right? An ability that you had in the past. For instance, something that you could do when you were in elementary school or when you were in high school, okay? And a past ability. Or before moving to the US, some people say, oh, back in my home country, I used to do this, but here in Miami, I no longer do it. I no longer have the time to do it. All right. So could is used for past abilities, abilities that you had in the past. For instance, I could swim when I was 5. Wow. So you were very young. Maybe you started taking swimming lessons, right? I could swim when I was 5. I'm talking about an ability in the past. Now, could is also used to talk about possibilities in present or future possibilities. For instance, we could go to the park. We could go to the park. I'm talking about a possibility. Or as Maria said a few moments ago when I asked the question, something that you could do this weekend, I think she said that she could go to the beach, right? It's a possibility in the present or future. We could go to the park. We could go to the beach. I said that I could have a barbecue possibility. So could, ability in the past, and also possibility. Finally, could is used for requests, polite requests. I think you probably have heard this one used in requests when you're at work or conversations. For instance, could you help me? Could you help me? Uh, it's a way of asking for help in a polite manner. Polite. Okay, could you help me? Could you tell me where I can find I don't know, the men's department? So for requests, polite requests. Okay, so could is can be used as the passive can when it's affirmative, or for possibilities. For possibilities. Okay. Now let's go to should. Any questions? Any questions on could? Questions. Okay. So um, keep in mind, guys, if you have any questions at any point, go ahead and raise your hand. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It's perfectly fine to ask questions, to have doubts. So if you have questions at any point, go ahead and ask. Second one, should. Should is used for advice or suggestions. Okay? It's what I think is a good idea. Or when it's negative, shouldn't is what I think is not a good idea. Okay? For instance, you should eat more vegetables, right? It's an advice. It's an advice or a suggestion. I don't know, I'm telling my son or my daughter, hey, you should eat more vegetables. I should practice speaking English every day, right? This is a suggestion that I think is very useful for all of us in this class, right? For all of you guys who are learning English as a second language, I should practice speaking English every day. That's a suggestion or it's advice. We make a sentence we should. The thing that we suggest is not 100% necessary, but I think it's good. I think it's a good idea. So when I say I should practice speaking English every day, it's not 100% necessary. It's not an obligation. It's not an absolute obligation, but it's something that I think is a good idea for me to do. Finally, would is used for hypothetical situations, hypothetical situations for desires. Also is used for polite offers or requests, similar to could, right? For instance, I would go, but I'm tired. This is something hypothetical. It's I would go, but I'm tired. So I'm not gonna go. I'm not going to go. It's hypothetical. I would go. I would like to go. Or I want to go, but I'm not going to. So it's not something that is going to happen. I would go, but I'm tired. I would go to the party, but I'm tired. Something hypothetical. They would buy a new house this year, but they haven't saved enough money for the down payment, right? Something hypothetical. They would do it, but they are not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's something hypothetical. Okay? Maybe not this year, maybe next year they would, but we don't know. Hypothetical. She would be a great manager. She would be a great manager. I think she's a good leader and she has very good organizational skills and people skills. So she would be a good manager. It's also something hypothetical, right? She's not the manager and no one has given her the position, but I think she would be a great manager. And it's also used for polite offers or requests. For instance, would you like some coffee? Right? We're going to the movies this evening. Would you like to come with us? Right? I'm offering this person and inviting this person to come with us in a polite manner. Right? So would imagine our hypothetical situations and also for polite offers or requests. Okay? All right. Okay, let's continue then. We're going to read this short little paragraph that includes these three words that we just went over, could, should, and would, and puts them into context a little bit.